Hello, welcome to my messy sewing room. Please excuse the mess. And welcome, if you're new, welcome back to the hashtag Fabric Wheel of Fate. But in my case, it is the Dice of Fate. We have rolled 2 times now, maybe? I don't even know. But the last time we rolled on bag number 2, which I was not looking forward to, and you can kind of see a little bit behind. It was the Love Notions Vivace Dolman using a woven fabric, and the collar was all out of whack. And what I think I figured out, when I did the armbands, I figured out that I had cut out the wrong size for them. And I had to cut those down. I had cut them a size up. And I think that might be what I did for the collar. I might have cut the piece to the next size up, and then it was too long for what the measurement of the neckline was. So I did a lot of finagling and squishing and all kinds of things. I can't even, there's no technical term for squishing, just to get it to almost lay flat, and it still doesn't lay completely flat. But I have finished it, and it is here. And will I wear it? I'm not sure. Did I take a picture wearing it? I was supposed to today. I don't think I did. I will put it on and take a picture and then pop that in here after. Let me just bring her closer. Come on over. Ouch. Okay, let's get her as close as we can. Okay, so you can see, right here and right here? Don't mind my hair either. It's nighttime, it's bedtime, so I'm a mess. So it still puckers a little. And I even top stitched this down a little bit to hold it in place. I've still got threads to pick. So it has this nice pleat, and then this is actually supposed to be straight across, and it's not completely straight because I went around this thing a few times. And I can pat it down so many times, and I can pull this and pull that. I guess if I pull it a little more off the shoulders and down the back, it's not as bad, but it's still wavy. So will I wear it? I don't know, I hope so. And okay, now she's too close. So once I got that to lay flat, then I tried it on. Oh, I did the side seams and I tried it on. And now you'll see here, if I pull this out, look at how much it comes out. Look at that. It came out even more. I had to go in and, I don't know if I can see it now. No, I ended up overlocking it after, but I went in another 5/8 of an inch with the sewing machine, tried it on, it fit a little bit better, and then I overlocked it. So it was still, I think I got this in January. I started this in January. So the size, it's either got a lot of ease, or I had cut the size. I could have sworn I did the pivot and slide method, but I must have pivoted and slided to those measurements from back in January, and it was just way too big. So it's a little bit better now. And then I thought what I might do, because let's see if you can see, it's really long, and I did the hem is a 2-inch hem, and I think I went around with the serger, and then I took some more off because it went, I think because it hung for so long while I was working on the neckband, and it's rayon challis. The hem didn't go curved, it didn't go straight, it went diagonal. So I tried to cut it as straight as I could. Then I folded it up 2 inches. Well, after I serged it, I folded it up 2 inches. But what I might do is put maybe an inch wide elastic around and make it do like, almost like it's tucked in. So make it do like a blousey thing. And it's, see how flowy this fabric is? It's very lightweight, it's very flowy. It would be very comfortable. And then these cuffs, thank goodness for Karina from Lifting Pins and Needles, because you have to, I got so confused. I'm like, why are these directions wrong? You sew it with, it's a cuff, so you sew it right side to the wrong side, and then you have, so then you're, I'm like, but the seam will be on the outside. That's so strange. I had to go back and watch the video again, and then I understood. I would never have understood it from the directions. They just were not very specific. But you fold it over that seam, and then what Karina does is understitches, so that when they're folded, the inner fabric won't pop out. And then I hand stitched here and here to hold that in place. So it's a cute detail. And will I ever sew this pattern again? Probably not. Because I could do either, this is the 6216 and it has those cuffs, or I think it's 6217 New Look, that you can make it with a woven and it's basically the same thing. It would be the same thing, only I wouldn't have to deal with that crazy business. I could just either put a V-neck or a regular, would just put a regular, I think that one comes with like a, maybe a folded over. Actually, I have one over there that it didn't fit me quite right, but a folded over neckband. Or you can put on your own jersey neckband, or I could have put, just, you know, measured it properly and made sure it laid flat, which I'm not good with necklines and neckbands laying flat, so. But why go through all this trouble when I could just have gotten the same thing with cuffs on the end with a pattern I've already done? Actually, I don't know if I've done this. I'm pretty sure that's what that one is. So I have done it. It's cut out. It's probably got pivot and slide all ready to go. And the only thing is I really think if I, you know, pull this up a little, it won't just hang. It just hangs there. I'll have to put it on and take a picture. So anyway, I'm happy it's done. I will try to wear it. And I'll let you know if it's one of those things where I sit there all day doing this. Because if that's what I do, I won't wear something. After I wear it for a day, and if I do a lot of fixing, I won't wear it again. But I will try it on and take a picture, and then we will roll again. And thank you to, I forget who it was. Oh my goodness. Somebody, a lovely person commented, why not roll the dice into something so they don't go flying off the table? Now I just gotta find something to roll them into. So we'll roll, and then I'll come back and show you what's in the bag. Okay, so what better than something that hasn't been filled with buttons yet? A little sort of dirty butter cookie tin. Okay, now we only can do either 3, 4, or 5. So watch me roll everything but. Ready? 4. Let's see what that is. So, first of all, you will see the pictures, and I have made a decision as to what this could be used for. It's a perfect lightweight pajama top. You'll see. If you didn't already see, you will see. So, bag number 4, I'm very excited. Although it's very warm. This is this tie-dye Walmart bundle French terry. It is so cute. So I can tell, and it's sort of, as I drop it, you can see it's sort of lightweight and soft. Oh my gosh. So what I already definitely have planned for this is a pair of sleep shorts. Too bad it doesn't match the hat, because then we'd have a pajama outfit. But a pair of sleep shorts or lounge shorts for around the house. And I think I have a pattern. I've used a couple of pajama patterns for shorts I remember when I made where I melted the front and I had to patch it, but I'll try not to do that this time. But this is 2 yards, and I know you don't need that much for shorts. I don't think. So I will probably, and I'm going to do a wide waistband. I'm just gonna look through my patterns and see what I have. And then there will be a yard left over, probably. And what I could do is either make, I don't think I could get 2 pairs of shorts. So we'll either make another dog outfit, maybe do a tutorial again, because everybody seems to like those. Not the Friday Sews community or the Fabric Wheel of Fate people, but those 2 tutorials I did on dog clothes have the most views. So maybe I'll make a nice pretty dress, but for my sister's dog Bella. Quick, because I don't have enough, I think, for Friday Sews. I made some taco pouches. I had gotten some chicken fabric from the Dollar Tree recently, and I knew I had a pattern, so I made some taco pouches. Is this the front? Yes, I don't have my glasses on. And the chickens are all different directions, some upside down, some sideways. And they have these 2 little tabs, and then it opens, and it has the bias binding on the inside. You can see that. Don't look at my stitching. And it's quilted. It's a cutesy little bag. I don't know what I would use it for, but it might go in my gift to be gifted. And then this one, I added a little lobster clasp. It's a little too big, but the other one I had was even bigger. So you could hook this inside of a purse or to something else, in a suitcase, for those little odds and ends that you need. I just think they're so cute. I don't find a need, and I like to sew things I have a need for myself. I don't have a need for these, but they're just so adorable. And then if you make one in the next biggest size, you can put them inside each other. What else did I make? Oh, an update on these. Fabric tack, just fabric glue. What is that? Yeah, fabric fusion. It's not fusing nothing. Look. So because I broke a needle trying to sew on buttons, I said, oh, I'll just glue it. No. So I'm either going to put some snaps on here or just hand stitch it down, because you never have, I don't think you have a need for it to be open like this. So I like it folded down. So I'm probably gonna give it a little hand stitch. And the other one's over here, it still has fabric in it. And this is I still have another whole fat quarter, I believe, of this chicken fabric. You know anybody that likes chickens? Let me know. I already have the extra fabric from the last one in a project bag with 6216 to make another one of these. Oh my goodness, can I do this? Fabric Wheel of Fate. I'm breaking the rules. I'm gonna do a little haul. Why make 2 when one of them will only be 5 minutes long? Hopefully you'll stick around. So I went to Maine on vacation. Didn't do much exciting stuff. Don't bring your dog on vacation. Okay, so I went to my favorite store in Maine, and it's called Martin's. And I've been doing a lot of bread baking lately. So I make those bowl covers for when the dough is rising. So I got some bread fabric. It was $6.99 a yard. I only got a half a yard of this one. And then, who doesn't love coffee. All kinds of coffee. They had diners too. I should have got the diners. All different kinds of diner signs. But this is just all about the coffee. And I like to make all kinds of things out of coffee fabric, like cup cozies. Who knows, maybe I'll do another craft fair someday. And then, where's the other one? Oh, I'm gonna take a picture and put them in my... So, and actually, I might be using this. I have, will not take a picture of it because it's a mess, but I have in my tiny little kitchen, I have these, the cabinets go straight and then there's always like an angle and it has two open shelves. Well, a lot of the, it's right near the dog bowls, so a lot of the dog accessories go there, like poop bags and, you know, clippers and stuff like that. So I'm ordering a tension rod and I'm going to make a curtain to just kind of, or two curtains, two little panels to open and close to keep that area just looking a little bit neater. So I might use the coffee fabric because my kitchen has a lot of brown and green. Or I might have something else around here. I have one with vegetables on it. I do a lot of red stuff in my kitchen, so maybe I'll do that. And then this one, this is 1 yard of fabric, and it is the, I don't know what that name is, $2.99 for this. It's got all maps and globes and all kinds of stuff on it. Cute for anything travel, right? And then for $1.49, I got 2 for 8 bobbins. They did actually have the pre-threaded bobbins too, but, and I have to look this up, but there's this package for $4.99 of organ needles. And it's all different sizes. It says 5 universal needles. This one says 5 metallic needles. So is that for sewing metallic fabric? I'm no good at my needles. I usually keep some for stretch, some for heavy, and some for regular. But we have 5 metallic needles. 90, 14, 116 for sizes. Another 5, or they say metal on them. So it says organ and metal. So I got 5 metallic, 5 metallic. 5 super stretch needles, which is a 7511. Hey, I needed some stretch. 5 universal, 110, 18. And then 5 universal, 110, 18. So 2 of those, 1 super stretch, 1 metallic, 2 metallic. Is it for sewing metal or sewing metallic fabrics? Does it say it on the back? Oh. Oh. Suitable for embroidery and sewing with metallic and other specialty threads. Light ballpoint suitable for knits and woven fabrics. Assorted sizes. And then the rest is in Francais. Parlez-vous Francais. Yep. And then this one says super stretch. Obviously, lycra, sportswear fabrics, knit fabrics. Universal is for woven or knit. A light ballpoint is perfect for general sewing. So $4.99 for 25 needles. Is that a bargain? I don't know. I couldn't resist. They have like bins everywhere in their sewing area. Their fabric area literally, actually made me dizzy. Because you're looking at the shelves and then you're looking, you kind of bend down to look at the lower shelves. You know I just dumped these all over the floor. Whatever. Hope that didn't, no. It didn't land in the trash can, which is creeping up on me. And then I just got some random bias binding. I got 2 pink gingham and 2 yellow gingham for like when I do mug rugs and stuff. I thought those would be cute. And guess how much? 99 cents a piece, which is what they always used to be. I don't know if that's what they still are. So that's my little haul from Martin's in Maine. And that's enough babbling for now. So I will get to work on this and hopefully get back to you soon. In the meantime, happy sewing. Don't forget to type in that hashtag, Fabric Wheel of Fate. There's so many going on. I know Izzy from Dizzy Quilts and Sews just did one. Trish from Pinky's Farm is back. And I know that, so Carole is doing the Pattern Wheel of Fate, which so far has been great. So there's plenty to entertain you with, and I will get back to you with another video. Maybe a Friday Sews before that, maybe not. I'm sorry if it's not. And wish me luck. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.